In today's video, we are going to look at affordable jewelry from Amazon that will elevate any outfit. My name is Theresa. I'm so glad that you stopped by. Now let's get started. I do want to say a huge thank you to Lilie and White for sponsoring this video. All of these pieces are available on Amazon. I will link all of them in the description box below. I have 4 gorgeous pieces of Lilie and White jewelry to share with you. I'm wearing 2 of them, the earrings and the bracelet that I have on. I had a hard time deciding, so I'm going to start with these. These beautiful earrings are only $13.99 on Amazon. There is so much that I love about them, and you can actually wear them 2 ways. One of my favorite things about them, though, is the closure, because there's no fussy clasp to bother with. It's all one piece, and it just clicks into place very firmly. You know that it's securely on your ear. In fact, I have a microphone right here. Let's see if I can pick it up. Did you hear that click? When you put them on, that's what you hear. It's just a soft click, and you know that it's in place. These earrings are made up of 2 independent rectangles that are kind of rounded off, and I'll explain that in just a moment. So the top rectangle has these pretty rhinestones, and then the bottom rectangle is a smooth high polish. And then the fun part about these is that you can actually wear them 2 ways. So if you want something really minimal for an everyday pair of earrings, you just click them open and you can take off the bottom rectangle. Or if you want the dangle and that little bit of movement and additional sparkle, you just add the second rectangle and click it into place. These would actually make a lovely gift, whether it's a graduation or a birthday, or even for a wedding for bridesmaids to wear, because it's so pretty and so classic. And then I just love the way these click into place. They're very comfortable on. They're lightweight, and you just see this little bit of sparkle and dangle. I want to talk about the bracelet that I'm wearing next. This bracelet is $16.99 on Amazon, and I think it's worth every penny. And here's why. I have always wanted a bracelet that looked like this out of solid gold, but I have to be honest, I can't afford it. This looks and feels so rich. I also want to talk about the gold tone for just a moment. This is not that fake yellow brassy looking gold. When I put this next to some fine jewelry that I own, the tones are nearly identical. This has a beautiful high polish shine. It's got a little bit of a hammered detail that gives it a little bit of texture and makes it sparkle. And then my favorite part is actually the closure, because I can put this on and off with one hand by myself, and that is a bonus. I have smaller wrists. I have about a 6 3/4 wrist, but I can tell you that I have some wiggle room in this. So if you have, I think, up to about an 8-inch wrist, I think that this will work for you. I also really appreciate the fact that this is oval. If you've ever worn a round bangle, they slide up and down your arm, and if you're working, especially if you're typing, it's clanging on the desk, and that drives me nuts. Because this has the round part at the top of the wrist, but then is open at the bottom, you're not banging it on a desk, but it also fits the wrist easier and feels more comfortable to me. Now, I don't know about you, but when I'm getting dressed in the morning, of course I want to look stylish, but I also want to do a little something for me, a little something that sparks joy. And for me, it's adding a pretty piece of jewelry. Lilie and White offers a wide variety of stylish and affordable options in everything from classic and timeless to fun, whimsical, and seasonal pieces. They have both 14-karat gold-plated and silver tone to choose from. I tend to go with gold tone, but there are silver tone options for sure. Also important to me when I personally shop online, Lilie and White offers a 30-day 100% satisfaction guarantee so that you can shop with confidence. I switched into another pair of the Lilie and White earrings. These are right up my alley because I love a good statement earring, especially in the summer if I have my hair up like I have it up now. But even if I have my hair down, that way they don't get lost in my hair. I cannot get over the fact that these are $12.99. They feel like they would cost more. They have this abstract shape. It almost reminds me that if you took a gold nugget and flattened it, it's kind of got that bumpy texture. My favorite part about these is the fact that they are articulated. Have you ever worn a pair of large statement earrings, but it was one solid, very rigid piece? Because these are fully articulated, they move, they capture the light, you get this beautiful statement look. They are light as a feather, but they are not cheap and tinny feeling either. They have substance to them somehow, even though they are so lightweight and comfortable on the ear. I actually wore these all day yesterday, and I got so many compliments, and I honestly had to do that thing where you feel to see which earrings that you have on, and you wouldn't think that was something that has this much of a profile, but they are so light that I forgot that I had them on. Next, I have a showstopper of a bracelet to share with you. This one is $19.99 on Amazon. I don't wear a lot of bracelets in the winter because generally my arms are covered, but in the spring and the summer, if I have on short sleeves or something sleeveless or even 3/4 length sleeve, I like to add a statement bracelet as my only jewelry. Generally a bracelet like this and maybe a pair of hoops. I wouldn't necessarily wear these two together, but I just didn't want to take these off. This bracelet has that fun, chunky look that's especially good for spring and summer with a dress, with a little floppy hat, walking around on the boardwalk or at a flea market. I just love something like this. This is also that high polished gold plated, and then it has this overlapping twist detail. As I mentioned with the previous bracelet, I prefer jewelry that I can put on and off myself, and I can just slip this off. And this also has that oval shape more so than a round shape, so that it fits the wrist and is more comfortable. And then if you need to give it just a gentle squeeze to make it a little bit smaller, or just open it a little bit more, you can do that. Again, just like with the earrings that I have on, this definitely has a statement look. I would say it's about 2 inches wide at its widest point, but it is not overly heavy. It's not overly lightweight either. I really like the textural element of this. I think it's perfect for spring and summer. The first piece that I have to share with you are these beauties. These earrings are only No, they're not. They're not $19.99. They're $13.99. Take two.
A few moments later.
I switched into another pair of earrings, and these are right up my alley because I love a good statement earring. These are, I don't know. Why can't I remember these prices? $12.99. Just while I'm thinking of it, if you find that you still need to spruce up your summer wardrobe, you're going to want to watch this video next. Thanks so much for spending a little bit of your day with me, and I will see you next time.